Hello everybody and welcome back to the final boss of the first wing of League of Explorers. This is the Temple Escape, and we're doing it with a paladin deck. It's not mid-range or anything, it's got a couple of mid-range things in it, but it's basically just spec'd for this boss. Now technically, after playing it, thinking about what would be the optimum deck, it would really be Freeze Mage. But this is how you do it with this deck, okay, with Paladin. It works perfectly fine. You get the correct draw, make the correct moves and stuff, it's all perfectly fine. So, we have Outer Peacekeeper, and we have Cold Oracle that we could have played then. We want to save the Outer Peacekeeper for when that 7/7 comes out, because obviously you're going to gain an additional 1 damage worth of nerfing against the Boulder Fist Ogre, right? Also, I want to mention that there are 2 equalities in this deck, and you're going to need to save one of those equalities for after the trap thing that happens that clears the board, because after that point, you're going to be taking a lot of damage from a lot of high health and high damage minions, okay, especially the 10/10 that get summoned after you restore 10 health, but you'll see that later on. Okay, so now we have 10 mana, we have the option to do 10 mana worth of stuff. Now that boulder, the 0/4 boulder, actually destroys anything to the left of itself. So the Outer Peacekeeper got killed off. We have the Annoyatron as a taunt, which is going to get killed off by the 8/8 with Divine Shield. And we have the Outer Peacekeeper. Thankfully, the other 3 big things have been nerfed down to 1 attack. The Repentance... No, it's not Repentance. The Humilities are good against any of the 6/7 plus minions, really. The higher attack they have, the more priority they have, right? And this one here, this decision was pretty tough, because drawing 2 cards is pretty good, because we're not within range at the moment. He's got, what, 12 damage there? And is that 12? 1, 2, 3, 4. It is 12 damage there, and we're on 21. Bear in mind that after the statue's eye decision, a 10/10 is summoned. So we either heal for 9, or we draw 2 cards. And healing for 9 basically means that we take 0 damage from that 10/10 next turn, right? So we're gonna trade that 3/3 into the taunt, and then we'll probably do an equality later on down the line with a bit of with a whole bunch of removal actually. But this decision, it was quite hard to make. In the long run, I think the health is better, but sometimes it's correct to do the card draw if you have full health anyway. This deck actually has quite a bit of healing as well with the Tusker Jouster and the Anti-Kill bot. And we have a lot of taunts like the Death Lord, which is really good against this opponent because he doesn't actually have any cards in his deck, meaning that anything that does get played is just summoned from his hero power. So it means that if he kills off a Death Lord, he doesn't get anything out of it, so it's just a big taunt, right? So there's that 10/10, which is horribly a thing. It's really not a nice thing, and that is the board wipe. We got a Nerubian Egg from the Piloted Shredder, which is going to be completely useless, but it's completely fine. Anti-Kill bot means that we get 7 health, and then I think we draw into Anti-Kill bot next turn as well. I think that's how that works. Okay, 2 6/15 minions is a very big threat, I have to admit, but we are starting to draw into all of our heals, which is absolutely perfect. We go up to 25. We have the Muster for Battle that we can play on curve, which is pretty nice. And we really want to use that so we have more taunt minions. We have more ways to remove his stuff. We're not going to remove those 6/15s with our minions without an equality or something along those lines. So the next obstacle is another 7/7 that summons a 1/1 taunt at the end of each turn, of his each turn. We have the Cog Hammer to be able to create a taunt Divine Shield, which is really helpful. But because we're so far ahead, because we've got that equality in hand, we can pick the skip 1 turn and he summons a 7/7 because we have plenty of stuff to take it out with that equality, right? So those 3 dudes can take out 3 6+ minions, which is ridiculous. So with a Knife Juggler down as well, I could have actually... No, it's fine. You used the knife juggler to take out the final ones. So we'll do the cog hammer, and it actually gets onto the best target possible with the 5-1, because then you can use that 5 damage to remove a minion on the next turn, right? So that final knife killed off the final thing. It is pretty good. And bear in mind, on this last turn, he gets 3 10-6 minions, which is ridiculous. We got the Consecrate. It was kind of irrelevant about having the Consecrate, to be honest. As long as you can take out one of them, then it's going to take him 2 minions to get through that Divine Shield guy. Perfectly fine. I didn't even have to remove these minions, but I decided to because BM. You got BM the bot, right? There you go. Escape the temple. No new obstacles. We win. Come back next weekend, and we'll carry on with the second wing, which is released on Thursday, I believe. So yeah, coming next week, and we'll carry on with League of Explorers. Hope you enjoyed this. See you later, guys. Bye. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Fallout 4. Oh yeah, you're probably wondering, where the hell am I? Well, we did some streaming. We streamed for a couple hours, and I played a little bit off camera as well. And basically, at the end of last episode, we had to go and follow this bloke, wherever he is,